Hey, we'll talk about what you said.
What am I good? What did I
Pet
say?
peeves.
Pet peeves.
And what pet peeves do you have?
I always hated the load at work.
That's the only pet peeve you have?
That's one of them. No, it ain't the only one. Christ, you want me to make a list?
So
You said what's your fucking
out of
pet
all
peeve?
the pet peeves, we're retired now, so that shouldn't.
No. They're still out there. Every factory in the tri-state area has got a fucking load.
Factory. We don't have any factories.
Yeah, we do. We got Woodmark. We've got. What do we, hold on. There's more of them.
Yeah, God.
No, Hunter Douglas. There's another one.
Okay.
We've got some factories around. Every one of them got
About
a load.
every job.
All right, every
matter.
job, every location. All right. No, I can't say that because some of these small businesses, I guarantee it, they all pull the load.
Probably.
But these bigger places, there's always someone that manages to skate and gets away. And then somebody that works takes a break, and everybody freaks the fuck out. You know, it's like, oh, look at this motherfucker. Who do you think he is? You know, but the load gets away with it. He skates all week
I so
long.
want to ride you right now. You know that? I want to ride you so bad right now.
Ride me about what?
I want to ride you about that.
Why? Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna.
What do you got to say?
I'm not gonna.
Will you tell me? You trying to tell me I'm a fucking load?
No, I didn't say you were low.
You better not, because I know better.
You're a self-proclaimed non-load.
Self-proclaim my ass. Ask around. I'm down by law.
My pet peeve, one of mine, is people chewing with their mouth open. I can't stand it. It makes me want to freaking hit them right in the head. I can't take it. I have to get up and leave. Otherwise, I'm going to yell and scream.
What if they got a cold?
I don't care. Hold your breath.
What if they can't breathe through their nose?
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath. Hold it.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I can't
That
take it.
sound like a fucking cow. I can't take that either. How do they keep their food in their mouth?
I don't know, but I can't take it.
I'd drop out.
I cannot take that. That
What
is
else?
number one.
Anything else?
I don't know. I got to think about some more. What else you got?
The Karen. I can't stand the Karen either. I guess that's a pet peeve of mine.
What do you mean?
The ones that
People calling people a Karen, or someone who is a Karen?
an actual Karen, but one that will take us the smallest problem and totally blow it completely out of proportion.
Or it's a person,
They're panickers. They're not solvers. I
person
guess,
who thinks the
more than
world
anything.
revolves around them and yells
Oh.
and screams when it's not their way. At like everything.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
Oh, yes, there are. You think?
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Bruh. I hate that.
I know you do.
That's a pet peeve. Bruh.
No, it ain't.
Bruh.
What about the
Hey, bruh.
what about the talking a certain way?
Yeah, I can't take that.
You
either.
know.
Like the Valley Girl shit.
Yeah, why you gotta be like that?
You know, so I was gonna go to.
Why does your attitude spill the fuck out of your mouth?
Yeah, I can agree with that. That's a pet peeve.
It's like nails on the chalk.
People being late, that's a pet peeve for me.
Lateness, yeah. I like to be early I try to be early most of the time.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
I don't like late either. I don't like that.
I don't like late.
Mm-mm.
No, that's another one I have. What else?
I'm thinking.
Lazy people.
Well, that's a load.
Yeah.
We
lazy
got
people.
loads. I can't believe and even the job. I had a few jobs after I retired, and they're everywhere.
Lazy.
And every place is the same. There's this fucking soap opera environment going on. You can't even go and just make a fucking dollar. You get sucked into the whirlwind of the drama of everything.
All the little clicks going on. Is
Oh
that what you
yeah.
mean?
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Clicks and then the drama of the whole place. And each little click has their own little drama.
Like, look, I'm just trying to eat my bologna sandwich and get back to work. You know.
I just want to go home, watch a football game, and that's it.
I don't even fucking drink beer with you. I don't care what but the load, that just drives me crazy because they just they get away with it. They just walk around all day long. Like with they take a piece of paper, fold it, and carry it, and walk fast and look worried.
Yeah.
And don't do a fucking thing all day.
I can think of somebody like that. Quite a few. Makes me laugh.
And every place has got one, and every place has got one that gets away with it. Nobody says a thing to them.
No, they don't. I can
So
agree with that.
laziness that falls under that same category.
Got any more? I can't stand
Like
mean.
taking my
Mean people.
Well, yeah, meanness. I don't like being mean.
No, like people being mean to other people,
I know. I don't.
especially people like
Help staff.
more innocent people, like children and elderly people.
Yeah, or help even out in the public. Yeah, help staff, the food service people. Don't let people be rude to them. I can't.
Yeah,
I don't. If you can't act like a goddamn human being, don't go out to eat.
I can agree with that.
I can't take that either.
2023 New Year's resolutions. Do you have any?
I don't believe in no goddamn resolutions. No, I'm gonna be me. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, that ain't a resolution. I told myself that too. I was just going to be me. I'm going to say whatever's on my mind for the most part. That's it. I don't care who it is.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm getting too old to give a shit. Do you know what I mean? I really am.
I don't think I ever did.
I'm just getting too old for that. I'm just like, oh, whatever. No, whatever. I'm just going to be me.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not a big,
I don't.
like,
do
I don't
that
have any
shit.
gym workout freaking New Year's resolution. I mean, I work out most.
I pick things up. I put
Well, yeah, every day I go to work, I work out. So, and when the weather breaks, then I start riding my mountain bike.
Are you
and
one of
doing all
those? Are you one of those fellas stares at herself in the mirror at the gym,
No,
takes
there's-
pictures of
There's
herself?
no mirrors there. So.
Oh, don't you fucking tell me there ain't
No.
no mirrors there.
Ain't no mirrors
There's a big wall mirror in the bathroom, ain't there? Down at the Planet Fitness.
I don't go there.
Oh, don't. Where you go?
At work.
Oh, at work. No, there's no mirrors there.
Yeah, they're.
You wait till you get home.
I still belong to the Y, but no, I mean I just do it in the mornings. Usually about 6:45 every day at work. Between 6:45 and 7:00. Sometimes a little later, depending on what's going on. But I don't have any like gym resolutions or anything like that.
I don't have anything.
I don't really have anything. This year.
I will say I hope that 23 is better than 22 as far as the lockdowns and the COVID and the labor rate, the job rate right now. Everybody needs to get back to work. Let's get back to business and
Well,
let's hope 23.
Everybody's
does that.
laying people off because of the economy.
Well, that and they get and the subsidies are still there. These people get the government help, man.
So I heard a thing on, I don't remember which news channel it was, but they said that was the topic, and they were complaining about that, and they said about why people don't want to go to work, especially if you're a lower income person.
Because they make more money sitting at home.
Do you know how much that cutoff is? Like the amount?
What is that cutoff?
$50,000.
$50,000.
If you make
Well,
less than $50,000, you have no business working. The government will pay for everything.
Well, I think in Washington State it's even higher than that. It's close to 80 grand. It's close
What's
to
the
80
average?
grand a year.
Well, that's just
in
the
Washington State.
Yeah, that's the national average.
It's-
50 grand. If you make less than $50,000, you shouldn't go to work because the government's going to give you all
They'll
that.
take care of you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
And I couldn't believe that
and that
number.
is why.
Because I remember when it used to be
That's
30.
why nobody wants to work, Phil.
Do you remember though? It used to be like 30. Remember when I think it was 35,000, 36,000 used to be the cutoff for that. So if you made less than 36,000, didn't pay for you to go to work.
It was lower than that, I believe, when we were.
But yeah,
kids.
well, when we were kids, they probably didn't have it.
Oh, they had the food stamps and stuff like that.
but not like it is now.
No, it's out of
So-
control.
Yeah, that was it was on Fox Business. That's what show it was on. And they were talking about why, first of all,
Excuse me.
all these big companies are laying off thousands and thousands and thousands of people because the economy's just crap. Because they keep raising interest rates, so that turns the economy. They start laying people off because companies want to keep making profits, and then in order to do that, they cut their workforce. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but the White House says the economy's good.
No, 2023.
I'm just telling you.
No, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get way worse. And they're
It's
just
not good that I had ever seen.
No, they're just going to keep raising interest rates. So, like, here's a great example. If you wanted to go buy a house in January of 2022, I want to say, I know it's perfectly accurate number, but it was probably around 2.5 to 3.5% mortgage. Now you're paying 7, almost 8%.
Yeah,
So when you could afford,
the feds keep raising.
yeah, they're destroying demands. What they're doing to bring down inflation. So inflation right now is running a little over 7, but you could have bought a house. So right now, you could have went and bought, say back in January of 2022, you were looking at a house that was $300,000. Now for that same house, because of the interest rate, now you're looking at a house that's 150.
There you go. Exactly.
So that totally puts you in a whole different neighborhood.
Well, that
where
shuts
you're gonna
everything
live.
down. That shuts everything down too. Anyway,
Yeah.
some people were content on waiting.
Oh,
Rather
yeah,
than
like
settle
right-
for less.
So like I sold my house and I'm not going to buy another one. I mean, the only way I'd buy one, I look for this. So the real estate market, you're going to see a lot of foreclosures come up, a pile of them.
Yeah, we've seen that before.
Yeah, it's going to happen again.
Yeah,
And-
we've seen that before.
There's just people just aren't going to buy. So when they don't buy, people who own the homes take them off the market, and the people who really need to sell homes. So like there are people who need to sell because they have to move for work. A family member died and they left their house, and nobody, the kids aren't there to somebody take the house, or
And can't afford to let it sit.
can't
either.
afford it. Yeah, they can't afford to let it sit. Pay
Can't
the
afford to pay 2 mortgages.
yeah, or if it's paid
Can't
off,
afford-
to pay
right.
property taxes on it every year, maintenance and upkeep.
Waste of time.
So they have to sell it. So that means that they're gonna offer it at a huge discount just to get rid of it, and that'll happen too. So I mean, there's a bunch of reasons, but it's just not going to be like it
Well,
was,
one's
where
gotta-
everybody was buying homes.
You got to let the scale tip on pricing.
Yeah, I
Give
agree.
it time for that.
Yeah,
People will just
well,
they'll cut their loss.
It's a curve, it
They'll
just goes
cut
like
their
this.
loss and roll about their business.
Goes like this,
Yeah.
up and down. So I would say you wouldn't want to buy one this year. You just keep watching the market. You'd look at summertime and say maybe, and then if not, then end of the year, 2023. And then
Well,
if
I don't
not,
see
2024.
I don't see the economic outlook of the country getting any better at this point in
No,
time.
it's going to get worse.
So
It's going to get way worse.
you're not going to buy a house right now anyway.
No. But I think, yeah, that's all I got for that. It's not good.
So no new home. That's not a resolution.
No, not a resolution. I don't
You're
have
going to
any more.
retire this year.
No, not this year.
You're not going to do it this year.
Not this year is not the year to retire. You know why? The economy.
Oh, you just need to get that moldy money out of that sock drawer in there. You'll be all right.
No, it's not the year to retire.
Well,
It's
then
just
stay
not.
working.
Yeah, I
I
am.
don't care.
I mean, I only work 7 months out of the year, so. But I don't think this year is it. 2024 probably, but not this year. I don't think anybody should retire this year because of everything that's going on with the economy and the world, and
Right.
I don't think right now is the time to leave,
Right.
especially if you have an extremely stable job like I do.
Yeah, you're stable.
I don't ever have to worry about losing
You
my. I will not,
you need people.
everybody will lose their job before I lose
Yeah,
mine.
you
It is
need-
one of those jobs that you have to have.
Yeah, you need people anyway. You're not going anywhere.
No, so
So yeah.
the it's not the time to go right yet. You have to. We'll see
So,
what happens
Anything else for 23 for you?
for resolutions.
Yeah, just say
No.
just keep on rolling.
Yeah, I
That's
don't really have
that's
any.
my plan. Just keep on moving forward.
I'm not trying to make any,
I
huge
mean-
life changes. Like
No.
I got my life pretty squared away. I don't really
Yeah.
need to make any huge
No,
changes.
I
Now,
understand.
when I was in my 20s, yeah, or
Well,
in my 30s.
We always had a new plan
Yeah,
every
but-
year in your 20s.
In my 40s, no, I don't really have any. So I don't really have anything I really want to change real bad. And if I do, I'll do it. When I
Right.
decide to do it, that's when it's going to happen. It's going to happen because it's January
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, it happened 6 months from now.
Yeah, that's not.
Hasn't yeah.
There isn't really any. It's not like I don't really drink
it's
a whole
like
lot.
It's like a thing people do. I never did it.
I don't smoke. I don't really drink. I don't do any drugs, of course.
No.
So,
You don't drink?
well, I do drink.
Some.
Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic.
Not an alcoholic.
No, but I do drink on the weekends. I'll have a few.
On your days off.
My days off. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
So You know, you're not a fucking altar boy. You know, you do drink.
Oh yeah, I'm not an altar boy.
Trying to present yourself as Mr. Clean. You behind that shine. You the man behind that shine.
And now I will say I have to lose a little bit of weight.
I don't
Gained
care.
a little bit of weight. I need to lose about 10 pounds.
Well, lose it. That's your decision.
I always do.
I don't look at
I always I always pack a little weight on in the winter, and then in spring and summer it comes off. So every year.
Well, you got a man belly or something? You got a daddy belly?
And a little. It's not major, but
I wouldn't worry about it.
You know, but if I don't like it,
Not
that's all that
something
matters.
I ever had to worry about.
Yeah, if I don't care, it's my choice. So, if I want, I'll lose it. I always do every year.
There's a resolution for you.
No, it's an every year thing.
Phil?
Yeah, about 10 pounds.
Right about now, you just decided. Is that
No,
coincidence?
I already know that.
Is that coincidence?
No, I started changing my diet already, though, like back in December a little bit.
Oh, you start eating with your left hand.
Yeah, right. No, I have this bad problem. I have a fucking huge problem.
What is it?
So the problem I would have is I would get up in the middle of the night. I'd go to sleep, right? I'd go to bed. And then I'd wake up and I'd eat.
Well,
so at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd get up, go to the fridge.
What do you eat?
Whatever
Junk?
the fuck is in the
Junk?
fridge. Anything.
Junk.
Didn't matter.
Go back to bed on a full belly.
So I'm proud to say here over the past week, I haven't done that. So I'm kicking the shit out of that habit. Thanks for watching. If you could go to YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. Doesn't cost nothing and it helps with the algorithm. Thanks again.